This is your secret sauce. But what can you tell us about TAM818? We're fascinated and curious here, Rachel.
It's more interesting. I can tell you what it's not. It's not a peptide. It's not a protein. It's not an amino acid. It didn't exist until we created it. So it can't even be categorized, which probably explains why Bill has been able to test it as being the strongest telomerase activator on the planet by over 300 times. So, it makes sense that you're not suddenly comparing a turmeric with a ginkgo biloba. You literally have something that didn't exist until Dr. Bill Andrews had it made and then tested it. So it is completely safe and non-toxic. It's a small molecule, so it does penetrate the cell. Lucky for me, the very first tests that he did in his laboratory were on human fibroblast skin cells. So right from day one, we've known what TAM818 can do to the skin.
Wow, that's really exciting and really interesting to hear that it's been created or discovered in a way. And we've had another company called OneSkin on this interview circuit, and we talked to them about testing many different peptides, thousands of peptides, to find one that turned on repair mechanisms in the skin, different to telomerase gene activation, but that similar level of tenacity, although with a few less zeros in front of the number of combinations that they tried. I mean, 450,000, that's really quite impressive. And to find the one that goes into the skin, it's a small molecule, it makes it into cells and it activates the telomerase gene. That's really important because there's a connection between telomere attrition or the shortening of telomeres and skin aging. And so could you talk to us a little bit about that connection? Because skin aging, telomere shortening, they do go together. The science is growing on this. There's continued consensus that there's a relationship. What can you tell us about that relationship?
Yeah, absolutely. And what I'm telling you is the complete opposite to what the skincare industry is telling you, which is, hence the tagline scientific skincare. So we know that every time a cell divides, the telomeres shorten. And that cell can divide approximately 50 times until the telomere is so short that it can't divide anymore, and that cell becomes a senescent cell. So, we always say you need to keep your telomeres as long as possible for as long as possible. However, if you listen to the regular skincare industry, they will tell you that to have younger skin, you need to increase cell turnover. You need to bring new cells to the surface faster. You need to completely damage and destroy your skin so that it will rebuild itself. Now, all of those things speed up cell division. So currently, the regular, they'll call themselves anti-aging, skincare industry is actually accelerating the aging process. So with One Truth 818, it is the complete opposite. So TAM818 has been proven to lengthen telomeres. So when that cell divides, the telomeres shorten, and then the telomerase enzyme is expressed so that those telomeres re-lengthen. So you are literally undoing the aging process, reversing the aging process. So it's a very interesting kind of comparison to what the rest of the skincare industry is saying to do. So you really have to get your head around it. So I always say to people, I want your new mantra to be, your takeaway from me today is that cell division equals aging. There is a Hayflick limit. Your cells cannot keep on dividing past that.